Hi, students. Good morning, everyone. Hello.
Good
Good
morning,
morning,
Miss.
ma'am. Good morning.
Yes, I would like to hear your voices. Due to that, I'd like to know your name first. All right. So you may start saying your name. I think Farah. Is
Yeah.
Farah? Hi.
Hi, miss. Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm good. How are you, miss?
All right.
I'm
Fine. Thank
looking.
you. Yes. Yes. Go ahead.
Ma'am, excuse me. I can't hear you properly.
Oh, can you hear me now? Hello.
Hello. Not. It's very faint, miss.
Oh my God. Let's try with another person, another student. Ishama. Ishama. Is that
Yes.
you?
Hello. Good morning, Miss.
Hi, good morning. Can you hear me well?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, wonderful. Right. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Miss?
Okay, fine. Thank. I think today is the first day with me all are taking the class, is it?
Exactly. Yes.
Wonderful. That's good. Don't worry. And next student is Manuja, I think. Manuja. Manjula. Hi, Manjula.
Hi, Miss. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well, Miss. Thank you. What about you?
Fine, thank you. Good, well done. Wonderful. Okay, let me talk to Rashida. Hi, Rashida.
Hi, Miss. How are you?
I'm okay. And how about you?
I'm really doing good.
Oh, that's good. Great. Wonderful. Right. Let me talk to Rizla.
Hello,
Hi.
ma'am. Good
Hi.
morning.
Hi.
How are you?
Morning, darling. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay, good. Wonderful. Let me. And Sachindi. Let me talk to Sachindi. Hi.
Hi, good morning, Miss.
Yes, good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. How about you, Miss?
Okay, fine. Thank you. Okay. Let me talk to Amanda. Hi, Amanda.
Hello, Miss. Good morning.
Good morning, darling. How are you?
I'm good. What about you?
Okay, fine. Thank you. All right. I think I spoke to only 8 students. Let me talk to the rest of the students who didn't talk to me. Yes. Yes. Take to your name and say to me, please. Speak up. Hello. I think we have some more students, participants are there, but I have not. Okay. Can you go ahead with another student whom I could talk, please?
Hello. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, darling. Who is this?
I'm Lashnika.
Okay, Lashika. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you. How about you?
Okay, fine. Thank you. All right. Waiting. Okay. The next one, can I talk to Piyumi? I think. Yes, Piyumi. Hi. Piyumi. Hello. Open your mic and talk to us, Piyumi.
I think her microphone is not connected.
Okay, okay.
Maybe.
I can hear you, Piyumi. Hi, hi.
Um.
Hi, Piyumi. Good morning. Piyumi. Good morning. Minoli, I can hear you. Okay, talk to me, Minoli. Good morning, Minoli. Hello.
Miss, I think their microphones are not connected, Miss. That's why they can't. You can't hear them because
Oh,
they don't.
wonderful. Right.
Yeah.
Is this Minoli or who is this?
No, I'm Irshama, Miss.
Okay, okay, darling. Shama. Okay. All right. Okay. Don't know the other student.
Can I
Sachi.
introduce myself?
Yes, please. I'm very glad. Yes, go ahead, darling.
Okay. I'm Sumaya,
Uh-huh.
and it's nice to meet you, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Good morning, darling. How are you?
Good. I'm doing good, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
All right. Thank you. I'm okay. Wonderful. Right. Okay.
You're
Uh,
welcome.
your name, how do you pronounce your name, please?
Sumaya.
Okay. Thank you. All
You're
right.
welcome.
Okay, good. Let me talk to Tanya. Are you there, Tanya? Hi, Tanya.
I think
Hello.
she's also having the same problem, Miss, because
Oh,
her
wonderful.
microphone is also not visible.
Okay, okay, okay. That's good. Let's go with another candidate, another student. Hello.
Hello, Miss. Can I introduce you?
Yes, please. Yes, you go ahead.
I'm Dilki from Candy.
Okay, Dilki. Okay, keep waiting. I'll speak to you later on. How are you?
I'm fine, Miss. How about you?
Okay, fine. Thank you. Good. Well done. Let me hear another student whom I could talk.
Hello, Miss.
Yes, hello.
Good morning.
Good
This
morning,
is
darling.
Nirukshi.
This is? Hello.
Nirukshi.
Okay, Nirukshi. Yes, Nirukshi. Hi.
How are you, Miss?
I'm fine. And how are you?
I'm
How
fine
are you,
too.
Nirukshi?
Thank you.
Okay, good. Well done. Fine. Good. Do we have some other students here that we can talk? Actually, Ruandi, I think I didn't I talk to Ruandi. Hi, Ruandi. Ruandi. Hello. Oh, it's again a mic. No mic. Okay. Who are the other students over there? Couldn't talk to me, please? Hello. Who can talk? Can you talk to me, please?
Hi, I'm
Hi.
Roshanti.
Hi, Rashanti. How are you, darling?
I'm good. How are
Oh,
you?
I'm fine. Thank you. That's fine. Good. Okay. All right. Keep waiting. And the next one, is there another student? No, that's all right. Let me, before we begin our session, actually, you should know who I am. And let me introduce about myself to you all. After that, I really want to hear your voices. I mean, like you have to give a small description about you because I really need to know about the background before I begin my academic writing, before I give some advices to you through this, I mean, like the work which we are going to do today. I'm Sajewani Vanderkoon. I have taken up my PhD from the University of Colombo. And of course, I have taken my Masters of Education, which is from India. And also I have taken my Bachelor of Science, that is Teaching Technology, which is from Manipal University in India. Also, I have my licentiate, which I have taken from Trinity College, London, as well as I have my associate's licentiate as well from London. And I do have my TESOL licentiate, which is from Sri Lanka. And of course, I'm a gold medalist for public speaking, which is from Victoria College, London. And I do have a diploma that is also back again from London. And also I am a gold award prose reading from Sri Lanka. And also I am a gold award for Light of Asia in Sri Lanka. And of course, I started my teaching career. I started as a teacher and I hold a diploma in teaching for pre and primary grades. So this is about me. And just say something about you all before we begin, because I really don't want to know something about you. Just few sentences, say who you are and what is your designation and what you are doing right now. Okay, Vara, you may start saying to me. Vara. Okay, say something.
Hello, can you
Yes.
hear me, Miss?
Yeah. Go ahead, Farah.
Okay, so my name is Farah Ramesh and I'm 23 years old. I'm
Mm-hmm.
a primary teacher at Ilma International
Mm-hmm.
and I got my education there as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to write and I like to draw. And
Mm-hmm.
one day I hope to be a writer, inshallah, someday, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
Um, uh, yeah, so that's it. I joined this program because I'd like to go abroad one day
Okay.
and teach there and do some research about, regarding my books.
Yes.
And yeah, so hopefully I'm excited to start this program with you, ma'am.
Very good. Welcome. You can have a wonderful education with us. It's really
Thank
interesting.
you.
So very
Thank
happy
you,
to
ma'am.
have you. Okay. I'm talking to Ishama.
Yes, good morning.
Yes, go
I'm
ahead.
Ishama Irshad. I'm currently in Riyadh. As I also got my education in Lima International back at Sri Lanka, back in Sri Lanka.
Mm-hmm.
I've been working as early as teachers for almost 15 years now. I started very early. I'm 35 years now. I
Mm-hmm.
was in Sri Lanka. I had my own preschool before I came to Riyadh. And since then, I've been teaching. So I'm looking forward to joining bachelor's in education, early childhood education, to improve my opportunities in life and to educate myself.
Okay, very good. Welcome. Yes, let me talk to Manjula. I like to hear you.
Hi, Miss. I'm Manjula. Currently, I'm working as a lecturer at Aquinas College of Higher Studies. I teach for the diploma in English students. My main subject components are grammar and speech. Uh, I've been a teacher for past 14 years.
Very good. Welcome. It's so nice to hear. Okay, Niruksha, I'm talking to you, Niruksha. Hi, Niruksha. Okay, then go ahead with Rashida.
Hi, so this is Rashida here. So
Yes.
I've been a primary teacher at Ceylon International School, and this is my second year. And I'm also teaching grade 11 business studies and accounting. So the reason I chose this program is because I want to teach English, which is my favorite subject component, and I want to improve more in writing, and yeah, that's it.
Wonderful.
And yeah,
Good. Wonderful.
it's nice
That's really
talking.
nice. Okay, Risla. Hi.
Miss, good morning. I am
Yes, yes.
Risla. I am currently living in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. I have done my high school in Sri Lankan International School, Jeddah.
Mm-hmm.
And I have worked for 2.5 years in kindergarten. So I would like to work in primary section, primary upper grades, like grade 1 to 6, like that. That's why I'll be taking up this course.
Very good. Welcome. Very good. Excellent. Okay, Sachindi, I'm like to hear your voice. Sachindi. Okay, then let me hear Amanda. Hi, Amanda. Talk to me. Okay, Lakshinika. Yes, Lakshinika.
Hi, I'm Lashnika, and
Lashmika. Yes.
I'm a AMI graduate from St. Bridget's and also a diploma holder of business management. I was a banker for 4.5 years, and currently I'm working as the head of CIT Kids at CIT Kids Preschool.
Okay, wonderful. Piyumi.
Amy Premachandra. I'm 23 years old and I am a nursery teacher at Vidura College, Kalaniya branch. And I did primary teaching diploma at Lyceum Academy for Teacher Education. So I choose this degree. I hope to go abroad one day.
Okay, very good. Wonderful. Okay, let me talk to Sumaya. Sumaya, can I hear your
Yes, ma'am. I'm here.
voice?
I'm here.
Yes, go ahead.
I'm Sumaya Nassar and I'm from Kandy. I'm 22 years old. I've been teaching from the year 2016 directly, like with my pending A-level results, I've been teaching. And I've completed diploma in primary teaching and I've completed a diploma in business. Currently, I'm teaching the subjects business studies and accounting, as well as English. I've not got a degree down yet, and I want to start teaching in other schools where they don't give jobs unless you have a degree. So that's why I want to complete my degree, and I chose this because this has worldwide recognition as well. This institute has worldwide recognition as well. Thank you.
Yes, yes, very good. Excellent. So proud. Okay, Tanya, let me hear you, Tanya. Okay, I think Tanya has no mic. Then Dilki, I'm talking to Dilki. Can I hear you, Dilki?
Yes, I'm Dilki from Kandy. I teach English and drama at Hillwood College. I have done the licentiate and associate in speech and drama from London College of Music, University of West London, and gold medal lander in speaking verse and prose. I've also done the diploma in English for teachers of English at University of Colombo. I chose this Bachelor of Education TSL as I look forward to teach higher grades. Thank you.
Very good. Excellent. Wonderful. Okay, Roshanti. Oh, Roshanta. Yes.
Hi, I'm Roshanti.
Yes.
And I'm 20 years old. I also did the AMI diploma with Lashinika.
Yes.
Currently, I work with Lashinika at Colombo Innovation Towers in the CIT Kids Montessori. I will be doing the bachelor's degree in early childhood. I chose this degree because I want to have a degree, but also because IIHS it's valid in other countries and it's recognized as well. And I'm looking forward for this course.
Okay, you're welcome. Very good. We welcome you here for the course actually. It's for your degree. I think
Yes.
I heard everybody's voices. Is there anyone we missed actually? Okay, probably some of them don't have mic, so I believe they can't talk to us. So, all right, okay, fine. Everything will be okay here in after. It was so nice to hear y'all, and y'all, most of y'all have teaching background. And what I have to say is actually this is a very nice degree that you all have chosen. Definitely, you will have a good reputation, and also you will have a good future once you finish your degree with the IIHS. So anyway, let me begin today's session. What I'm going to do with y'all is actually, I will be explaining about academic writing to y'all. Is it clear to y'all, everybody?
Yes. Yes.
When I'm teaching to y'all, I'll prefer if y'all also can just give your, like, your response to me other than having, what do you call these, teacher centered. Let's have student centers as well, right? Okay, clear to your students?
Yes.
All right. Okay, one by one, just try to like join me and support me for me to go with this lecture. Then we can have a lovely lecture. So if I ask from you, what do you mean by academic writing? Can you just give an answer? Even if it is wrong, it doesn't matter. What I want is like you all to join with me. It doesn't matter. I mean, like even it is a wrong answer, we are not going to find faults with you all because you all are come here to learn. So due to that, please, I really want you all to open the mouth and just communicate with me. Otherwise, this is going to be just a one-man show. Okay, just tell me what do you mean by academic writing? What according to your knowledge?
Writing in a formal manner.
Professional writing?
Yeah, exactly. Wonderful. Very good. Okay, that's nice. So others?
It's a way of informing rather than entertaining.
Yes.
It's formal writing with an objective. It follows a style.
Exactly. Yes.
There is a particular structure which you should follow in writing such stuff.
Very good. Perfect. Wonderful. Next one.
No contractions, conjunctions, and kind of you have to be relevant and be objective.
Very good. Wonderful. Next one. Okay, whatever you all said was 100% correct. So that's mean actually you all have some sort of a knowledge about academic writing, but still there are like you got to improve. So we will do it together. And so let me begin it. Okay. If you look at this topic, I have taken up the formal of long and short writing tasks. So if you look at short essays, can you just read me under the short essays what I have taken down?
Introduction, main body, conclusion.
Yes, that is a short essay, right? For instance, you as a teacher, when you go to the classroom, you might ask your students to write an essay. Probably you will ask them to talk about the country. Okay, their own country. Okay, for instance, if you say, okay, write an essay, you give the topic as the my country, okay, or if it is Sri Lanka. So this is going to be a short essay. So you can really see that the introduction, and there should be a mind body, and there should be a conclusion of that particular essay. So that is going to be a short essay. So can you read the next column what I have taken as a longer essays? What is that? Go ahead, please.
Introduction, main body,
literature review,
case study, discussion, conclusion, reference, appendix.
Very good, excellent. So this is like you know, see the short essays. When it comes to the short essays and the longer essays, you can see the difference. You have actually the introduction, main body, and the conclusion is there. But apart from that, there are some other parts that we have to add to these longer essays. So when you take the main body, that is going to be the chapter 2. Normally chapter 1 we take as the introduction, but when you take the second part, we take it as the main body. Under that, you will be taking literature review, also the case study, also discussion. So if I ask from you, what do you mean by literature review? What is the meaning of literature review? One student, can you just open your mouth and give me the answer, please?
Is it a critical piece of writing?
It's a critical, that's true. But back again, what do you mean by, yeah, it's a critical piece of writing. You are very correct. But I really want you to explain what do you mean by literature review. If I ask you, like, you know, you got to do the literature review for
What's
particular.
the author or the writer's opinion on what she's writing or he's writing?
Say it again, please.
The author or the writer's opinion on what she or he is writing?
Mm, somewhat. Still, I'm not happy with that answer. Keep on trying. Another person, another student. What do you mean by literature review?
It's your opinion on a piece of writing?
No, no.
It's like substantive findings of a theoretical or a methodological contribution on a particular
Yeah,
topic.
exactly. Yes, exactly. Literature review in the sense, like, just imagine if I'm talking about the, okay, just if you say that we'll take as the latest problem what we are facing, that about COVID, okay, COVID-19. So, I mean, like, literature review in the sense, you will be reading articles with regard to this particular problem, okay, not only our country, maybe from some other countries, what they have written, what has happened, okay. So you go and find in depth, you go to in depth, and you're trying to find more details with regard to this particular problem. Probably it can be similarities, sometimes you get the, I mean, like, the opposites. Sometimes these are differences. What you have to do is that when it comes to literature review, you are not going to take only the positives, you have to take the negatives. So that is what you are going to fight against the next person. For instance, you can say Smith you can say Smith, okay, he's from UK probably. Regarding this COVID, this is what he has written. Even though he has written this way, you can say another name, probably you will say Sternberg from German. He is opposed to this thing. Well, kind of, it's a big fighting, you know. So you have to read a lot of books before you go to write your literature review. So that's what we normally say. Just imagine if you want to start your research now, okay, you are trying to do a research. So as soon as you want, you can't do the research because you have to have the prior knowledge. The prior knowledge in the sense with regard to this particular problem, you have to find out what kind of things are happening in the other countries and what are the remedies that they have taken. So under so many topics, you can fight for the literature. Is it clear to you all now, at least a little bit?
Yes.
Wonderful. We will learn more, don't worry. So you know the case study. What do you mean by the case study here?
We take related cases around the world that is similar to what we are going to talk about, and then relate it to what we are doing, and then say how it was solved, and if we can use the same solution, or are we going to use a different solution from a different case or something like that?
Exactly. Wonderful. So what do you mean by discussion? What is the meaning of discussion?
Your opinions as well?
Exactly. Yes, yes, yes. You will have your own story. You know, when you're writing a piece of something, an essay, you have your imagination. You have your, you know, like you have your, what do you call this, story. What you have to say is, if there's a particular statement, you say that, you say there are some tables which have only two legs. But generally, we believe that we have four legs for every table. But still, somebody would say there are tables we can find which with two legs. So you have to prove, you have to show, you have to give the evidence with your statement. So a kind of a thing, whatever the thing you come across, your idea, we will be fighting with your statement, showing literature, proving that you have to prove. So there you will be discussion. Clear to you all?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Conclusion here.
The whole point of the article in like what it was all about.
The summarization of the article or the piece that we are presenting of.
Yes, yes, very good, excellent.
Maybe sharing our own opinions at the end, like our point of view.
Very good. Our point of view also come under the conclusion. As a summary, you take the whole thing and your point of view will come at. You never start your point of view when you start from the very beginning in your introduction. So what students do is they start giving the answer from the very beginning. You can't do like that because you have to prove. You have to show. Like for instance, if you're asking from you some excuse, you might say that I want to go. Right, you have to reason it out from the very beginning. You will be reasoning this kind of a thing happened. Okay, there's a puncture in my vehicle on my way. This happened, so I had to put my vehicle and I took a taxi and came here. So due to that, I wish if I can go a bit earlier. So you will. What is your wish is to go? That will be your conclusion sentence for me. So there is before that, like what you have to do is you have to explain. Carry on. What do you mean by reference?
From where you got the information, like maybe you're using
Exactly.
The
someone's quote or
sources.
something. Yeah.
Yes, very good. You can get them even from newspapers. You can take it from the websites, articles. You can take it from dissertations. You can take it from theses, kind of a thing you can get it. You have to show that from where you got it. Otherwise, you will get caught to plagiarism. So due to that, you have to be very careful. I mean, in the sense, careful in the sense when you're writing something, you can't just steal things from other people. So due to that, you have to definitely you are taking from other people their ideas, okay, but you are not going to copy and paste. Okay, I'll tell you how to be done that one. What do you mean by last one? It is appendices. What is that?
I have no idea.
It's the
Okay,
contest.
yes, go ahead.
Diagrams or maybe even charts that you put.
Okay, even diagrams. It's like this. Just imagine you are doing a research in our country, right? Probably a person who will be reading your research, he has no any idea about the location of a country. Probably you would say that, well, I have taken up Western province 3 schools for my research. So when it comes to Western province, we don't know what is Western province. So what you do is you can put a map and you just highlight the Western province, showing the other provinces as well. That is kind of an appendices. And then again, if you want to put some raw data, when you are doing your research, when we were doing your data analysis part, maybe there are some other documents that you feel like you have to put the attachments. Your appendices, exactly, you call them as attachments. Is it clear to y'all?
Yes.
Wonderful. Let's go to the last one. So what is that? Dissertation, journal articles. There's a small typing mistake over there. And journal article. That is the first section. If you take a dissertation, have you ever looked or read a dissertation? Have you seen a dissertation? Yes?
No.
Okay, when it comes to the PhD levels, actually you call them as dissertations. Okay, even master level you can see, even for the first degree, it is not that much in depth, but definitely when it comes to a PhD, it is a bit higher than the masters. But even if you take a master degree holders dissertation, you can see in the first section, what you can see is abstract. What is the meaning of abstract here actually? What do you mean by abstract?
Not like it's kind of random, maybe.
Another one?
Is it equal to a summary?
Yes, it's a summary of your research actually. When you open your book, when you open a dissertation, I really want you to see to a dissertation today. To go to Google and type any topic that you wish to learn, maybe teaching, okay, ESL from other countries or whatever. Then you can get a PhD. Don't take such a level thing. Just go for a maybe master's of a degree, journal, this thing, or a journal article. There you can see the abstract. Abstract actually, whenever you are trying to read that particular dissertation or the thesis or that particular article, in the abstract, they will explain you how you have done the research and what is the research is, okay? And also the results as a short summary, as explain you, okay? And what do you mean by the list of contents?
What is in the
Included in your research.
included,
Yeah.
Yes, very good. What do you mean by the list of table?
Maybe the page, the numbers and stuff like that. Where to refer?
Look here now, once you have done when you are doing your research, probably you give a questionnaire to somebody, right? Maybe you are giving your questionnaires to the students in the school. to find out whether they have the positive attitudes towards learning English. Oh, understood? So according to the questionnaire, you will be doing, you get that, you will start analyzing it, and you are getting a results out of it. So you are going to put them into tables. So this is going to be, you have to put the, for instance, when in your book, you have the probably in page number 56, there's a particular table, but in the list of table, you will be mentioning attitudes towards English, male. Okay, you would say males' attitudes towards English learning, whatever. So when I'm so interested, what I do, I just I look at your list of table, I will run to that particular page and I will see the results of yours. Is it clear?
Yeah.
What is the meaning of introduction here? In the first section, we say to you introduction. What is the meaning of introduction here?
Now we basically introduce the topic as to someone who doesn't know the topic at all.
Oh, yes, very good. Wonderful. Exactly correct. Superb. Okay, let's look at the second section. Can you see the second section? It has a main body. This is, we are going to talk about the main body. So when you come to the second chapter, that is the second section, it has a literature review and the case study and also the findings, and then again your discussion. You got it now? Is it clear?
Yes. Yes.
When you take the literature, you have the case studies and you will see the findings and your discussion, your findings. Is it clear to you?
Yes.
Yes.
Third section, what is happening in the third section?
Conclusion.
Yes. Yes.
Acknowledgement.
Yes.
Reference and appendices.
Exactly. So all these things should be there in your book when you are presenting, when you are writing a book. All these things should be there, because if I am so interested towards your topic, what you have taken up maybe from another country, maybe Jeddah. Okay, student from Jeddah is trying to do a research in your country pertaining to English language. I mean, like what is the attitudes of primary education students toward English language? Okay, we would like to know that. We would want to take the results from you. So once you have done your research, when you have written your book, what we do? I mean, like we will read whatever the literature if you like to hear. I mean, like whatever the findings, how you have done your research and everything, the methodology and all kind of a thing. So by looking at your section, we go to those pages. So that's you make your reader to make it make it bit easier for reader, not bit actually, it's a must. You have to make your reader to, I mean, like without wasting time, just to run and find the information, whatever we are interested in. So is it clear to you all now, everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
References and appendices are there. So my advice to you all is please try to get download a book. Okay, not only one, try to get 2 or 3, whatever what you are interested in reading, and see whether how the particular people have written. Try to get a very standard, good, very famous from a journal article kind of a thing. So then you will know very well in that particular journal articles, they are very strict in writing, academic writing. So you can't even publish a document over there if you don't have done it in a proper manner. So due to that, they are very nice manner. They are doing that job. So I believe that you all learn some new vocabulary now, up to now, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
So what you have to do is like, you have to study more because this is not only for today. This is for your, even to take up your PhD, definitely you have to have, this is kind of a foundation that you are taking. So like, if you don't know this vocabulary, if you don't have the knowledge of it, definitely you will fall into a trouble. So that's why we are giving this lesson today to you all. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, can you just read me this one, everyone?
Heading,
Heading, title, subtitle, phrase, sentence.
I'm very sure you all have the idea. When you read it, it goes to your mind, right? When you look at the heading, what is the meaning of heading actually?
Topic.
Main idea.
Title.
Yes. Okay. Or as if it can be a title, topic of a document or an article, or it can be a chapter of a section. As I said, chapters, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4. Clear?
Okay.
Look at the subtitle. What is the meaning of subtitle actually?
The
heading
What
below the
that
heading,
chapter is about?
title.
Yes, very good. Headings below row after a title. These are, you call them as subheading. Is it clear? Yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's look at the difference between phrases and sentences. Right. Let's read the phrase number 1 and then let's read the sentence number 1. Okay. Can you just, one student, can you just read number 1?
Word
Word
group that does express a
Okay,
complete
go ahead.
thought.
Go ahead. Even 2, 3 students doesn't matter. Go ahead.
Word group
Word
that
group
does
that does not express a complete thought.
Okay, it says that word group that does not express a complete thought, that is a phrase. So what is the opposite of phrase then? It expresses a complete thought, that is
thought.
yes or no? Right.
Yes.
Can you all read? Everybody, I'm talking to you. Go to number 2, please read it.
Does not have a subject or predicate or both.
Yes, sentence.
Has both.
Okay, number 3.
Does not give complete information about subject.
And sentence
Sentence gives complete
Incomplete information.
Okay, number 4.
Does not begin with capital letter and ends with a punctuation mark.
The sentence begin with capital letter and ends with a full stop, question mark, or exclamation mark.
Okay, wonderful. So can you realize the difference between a phrase and a sentence now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, now we are going to talk about the reading, finding suitable sources. Okay. Types of tasks that could be read. Just imagine if I'm asking you to write about a particular island. We'll take Seychelles. It is an island, right? Probably you have no any idea. I would say I want you to write an essay, probably in word, I would say about 1,500 wording about the island Seychelles. What do you do now? Can you write
Some
research?
No.
Yeah.
You have to find out about it.
Yes. Why do you do that? Can I ask you to do it in the classroom or shall I ask you to give it as a homework?
As a homework.
Okay, if I give it to you as a homework, will you think that you can do it within a day? Or if it is,
No.
do you think that you need 1 week or do you think that you need 2 weeks?
We need time. We need time.
Few
to
days
research
maybe?
about
Few
it.
days or a week, maybe.
Yes,
Yeah.
we need time. Why do you need time?
You need to
read
find
about it.
Information.
Exactly. Very good. Wonderful. So proud of y'all. That's the reason. You understand? So whenever we were asked to do something, you can't just, it's like doing something. You are getting some other people's opinion. Even probably you want to take a decision. You are not going to take on your own. Probably you'll be calling your friends, maybe your fiance, maybe your husband or whatever, your parents, maybe your siblings. So you're getting their opinions as well. It's likewise when you're going to write a document, you have to read first. What do you read? You read textbooks, you read website, journal article, official reports, newspaper, magazine article, and ebook. So these type of things you have to read before you begin your writing, because you have to prove that, you have to say in this particular, this thing is there. Like you will be you give a strength to your essay by taking their ideas as well. So this is why we are reading. So like if it is a smart manner we are expecting, definitely you have to put references. I mean, like for a child, if you're expecting, we will not be expecting any references from them because they don't know. I mean, it's really difficult for them to understand because their mental capacity has not developed. So it takes a little time, okay, for them like y'all. So likewise, keep this on your mind. So finding suitable sources is very important before you begin your writing. Okay, if you look at this one, can you just read this topic, please?
Developing article approaches.
Okay, read
How to choose a suitable text. Look at
Look at
title and
title and
subtitle.
subtitle.
Mm-hmm.
Scan
Scan
for
text for information you need.
you need.
Mm-hmm.
Skim text for gist. Is it relevant?
Mm-hmm.
Survey text
Survey
features.
text features, abstract
Abstract
contents,
content
index.
index.
Read
Read
extensively
extensively
when useful sections are found. Read
Read intensively
intensively to make
to make
notes on
notes on the
points.
What did you understand? How to choose a suitable text? There are so many textbooks. You can't, like, you know, if you go to start reading these books, my God, like we will need so many years. Even if you take so many years, it will not be able for us to finish reading, because that much of books are there. People are writing day to day, you know, there are a lot of things uploading. You understand? New writers are bringing them, you know, kind of a thing. But pertaining to your topic, you are searching something. So what do you do now? When you get an article or when you get a book, you're going to read the whole thing?
No.
No. Then what do? You have
We
to
look at the
scan.
title.
Yes. You do scanning, you are skimming. Okay. So if you, when you picked, you feel like, this is a real book which I need. This is a real article which I need for my topic. Then you will read extensively. Understood? When your first sections are found. So that is what, so you read intensively to make notes on key points. So this is how, whenever you go to a library, okay, there are so many books with regard to teaching English, but your problem is not teaching English, your problem is attitudes towards learning English. So when it comes to attitudes towards learning English, pertaining to that, books only you will be picking from there, and you will be quickly reading, you are skimming and doing the scanning method there to see whether that books are suitable, whether whatever these writers have written is suitable to you. So that's how you will be going ahead with your work. Is it clear to you all?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Okay, can you go ahead talking to me? Critical thinking, what to ask? Okay, look at the number one, critical thinking. Now we have to develop critical thinking. Whenever I ask you a question, what do? You have to you have to think critically before you give the answer, because it's like, you know, you have to retrieve them. It's like a computer, your brain. So you have to retrieve them. Like you have to critically think. Okay. So what is the first one? It's there.
Key ideas.
Ideas.
Yes. Number two.
Argument
Argument of the
by
writer is developed logically.
Number three.
Examples
helpful.
Number four, author has any bias?
Yes.
Reliable evidences, grounded common sense.
Argument similar
to anything I've read.
Agree with
writer's new.
Okay, you understand what is the critical thinking is here now. So when you are reading that, you have to, so argument of the writer is developed logically. You have to see to this is critical, that is critical thinking is. So likewise, when you are, when you take that, when you selected that particular, see whether, I mean, like the person has taken the reliable evidence is there, like, you know, just think you can't, it should be reliable ones. So that's how, what you call as the critical thinking over there. So what to look in books and articles? Number one, it says author. I told you from the very beginning, when you are taking something, it should be well famous, something famous. For instance, if you take in Sri Lankan context, I'm talking to you. If I take to you about one particular writer, that is Martin Wickramasinghe. You know, he's a very famous writer in Sri Lanka. Even his books have been translated into English as well now, because this author has written all these things it gives the scent of the country, like, you know, you can enjoy, like, you know, even the kids, like, they will know everything. So likewise, he's a well-known writer, you know, his books are publications are there. So due to that, what they do is, like, whenever in Sri Lankan context, when they want to teach to the students about the beauty of Sri Lanka, I mean, like at a home, or like how they have gone ahead with their grandparents or parents or their siblings. So we normally pick that author's books. So likewise, there are so many authors in all over the world. So due to that, you have to take the author should be a well-known. So number 2, it says publication date and editor. Use second editor instead of first. So when you are taking the publication, see whether it's a date and also the editor, whether it's a publication. And also other thing, just keep it on your mind. Like for instance, if I'm asking you to talk about something, try to get the information, keep the different, like, like within 10 years once is much better. Don't take such a longer ones. For instance, attitudes towards learning English. If somebody has done about the primary students, probably somebody has done it in 25 years ago. And there are some other people have done like very recent ones are there. So try to get the recent one rather than going for such a 25 years. Within 10 to, 10 years between, that is okay. If you can get very recent, that will be really, you get a strength to your document. So as I explained you the abstract, that is the background position, aim and thesis of article, method of research, and the results. So this is an abstract. So now when you, as I said to you today, you will download a good thesis or whatever, dissertation or thesis, maybe attitudes to it, whatever, just try, you get so many. Try to read the abstract. Take some mini books, try to read so many books and read the abstract, what the abstract is. So you will get the knowledge about this, nothing to be worried. And also the contents, to see proportion of the text developed to the subject area. So that also you can see the proportion of the text that developed to the subject area. So the introduction and preface, then again the references, so bibliography and index. So this is the suggestion for the further reading that you call as a references. So like when you are writing your essay in the document itself, you will be putting references, you call them as the in-text citations. You cite it, okay? You would say Smith 2050, that is only in the text. But the reference, under the reference sheet, all the information pertaining to this writer, you have to put in that reference according to the reference that you are using. I will let you know what is the reference that you are doing. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. Next one is question to access internet sources critically, reputable website. Author well known in the field, language suitable to academic style, obvious errors. So you have to be very careful when you are researching. So it's not that much easy for you just to take a book and read, but should see whether this is a reputable website, is the author is a well-known one. Okay, try to see there are a lot of Sage educational is, I mean, like also one, no, but there are a lot of educational journals are there. So get one, try to read from those like reputable websites. Okay, the next one I'm going to talk to you, reading and finding suitable sources. Main features of academic text. Can you read that? Main features of academic text. Can you start reading number 1? What is number 1?
Formal vocabulary,
use of
reference,
impersonal
state,
yes,
long
complex sentences.
Yes, formal vocabulary you are using there, use of reference, impersonal state, you are not going to put personal, and long complex sentence also, you have to keep that on your mind when you are writing, not to put that also. So exclude unities, thoughts and issues, and deals with outward issues, treats, events, phenomena, external, impersonal that are used in academic area. There are this essay, this paper, this examines, analyses, it would appear that it seems kind of a thing you will be. Of course, when you start reading a particular article today, right, definitely you can see how the writers have written. So just keep it on your mind and keep on reading. I mean, like then only you can, through reading, of course, not only listening to me, through reading you can see whatever I'm saying, whether things are there. So let's look at the avoiding plagiarism. If I ask from you this question, what do you mean by avoiding plagiarism? What is the meaning of avoiding plagiarism? What is the meaning of plagiarism?
Copying
others' materials.
Copying in the sense, what do you mean by copy?
without referring to that we took it from the particular book or from the particular author, like that.
Yeah, if you explain, elaborate again. Some more. If you
We are
elaborate.
passing it off as our ideas.
You use it without giving credit to the person who
Yes,
actually
yes.
wrote it.
Imagine I have written a book which is pertaining to your topic. Are you going to take everything from me?
No.
No.
Probably you are feeling that particular paragraph is really good. You want to take it as it is. Are you going to copy and paste it?
No, we have to write own
Yes.
words.
Yes. You are not going to copy and paste. Then what do you do?
You just take the idea and put it
Take the
into
main idea
words.
and put it in your own
By
words.
using synonyms
Yeah.
and
Exactly.
change the word.
Yes, yes, yes. What do? You will be reading my particular page. Once you finish reading, something would come to your mind. So there would be some key ideas would come to you. You feel, oh, this is very strong. So this is something very pertaining to mine. So you will be taking that thing as a summary. Probably you have taken it from page number 35. So you say that, you put my name and you say that the year of my book, and also you put the page number. So likewise, you will not be copying as it is, but you will be summarizing and you will be putting. And there is another way, like you can even say direct quotation. I will explain you a bit late. So taking ideas, words from a source with credit acknowledged to the author. So it is a must to give the credit to the author. So that will be called as plagiarism. So please try to avoid plagiarism from today itself even, because I know majority of the students try to copy and paste. I mean, like, of course you can copy and paste. Probably you will not get caught also sometimes, but definitely just a scan, it will catch everything. And other thing is, you as students, my advice to you is do not get because you want to learn something well. So due to that, try to learn it properly even from today itself. So next one is, I'm asking how to acknowledge the sources. There are two ways. One, I said summary and citation. You take the summary and your cite. Next one, quotation and citation. You will be taking my idea as it is within quotation marks. Then the reader knows that this is you have taken from this particular writer as it is. So in the quotation mark, when you put, and also the citation, definitely they know that you have taken, but try to summarize and do the citation when you are doing your writing. Okay, shall we look at the tips how to avoid plagiarism? I'm going to teach you how to avoid plagiarism. Right, it's very essential. Use the following model to table to summarize the references so that it would be easy to reference at the end. Okay. Even from today, try to have a different page like this. Can you see what is the first color?
Author.
Next one.
Year.
Topic.
Journal.
Version. Page number.
Very good. Excellent. So what did come to your mind when you look at this one? What did you realize now?
You have to take all these informations to our table and then use it.
Exactly. Have a table like this. This is how even myself I study. So try to have a table like this, and whenever you are taking something on the spot, put it to that particular table, because at the end you will not be not excited to find who the writer, from where it is, what is the topic, the year, and all the information will be needed for you to references. So due to that, when you have start to write in this manner from the very beginning, even from the first book what you are reading today, write the author, get the year, take the topic, save the journal or version, or take the page number, put it there. And whenever you want, like, okay, you can save them in some other manner, but just this is as a summary, you will for the references, it will be easy for you all. Is it clear to you all, everybody?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, then avoiding plagiarism by summarizing and paraphrasing. What do you mean by paraphrase? What do you mean by
You
paraphrase?
change
Like
the words a little bit.
Hmm?
change the words like.
Yes.
Put your own words, basically.
Yes. Not just put in the synonyms. If you say the beautiful, you put a lovely. Isn't it? Is that the way we are going to do it in another way?
No,
No.
another way.
Another way. Yes. Sometimes we are little cunning. Our kids are little cunning. What they do? You are taking the same thing. Very easy. You can grab the synonym and you are removing some words and putting synonyms. That's very bad. You should know how to paraphrase. Try to do that. Read a small paragraph, put it into your mind. You try to write it. I mean, like, it will be a little difficult for the first time, but if you can practice maybe for several days, okay? And even that particular paragraph when you are reading, probably try to read it about more than 3 times. So it goes and writes in your memory, and you put the book away and write your own summary by without looking at that. I mean, like, if you want to get the dates and the names and all, definitely you can. So get some keywords and put them, but still summarize, paraphrase it. So this is the way to do that. So is it clear to y'all?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Next one is summarizing, reducing the length of the text while retaining to the main points. That is summarizing. Paraphrasing, you say it in another way. Summarizing is you are reducing the length of the text while retaining to the main points. You will never go away from the main points. You will be strict to that. So, but you are summarizing. So you are reducing the length because you are taking only key components that you need to address your problem. Clear, y'all?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's look at the methods of avoiding plagiarism. Okay, can you read what is the first one? The methods of avoiding plagiarism.
Acknowledging
Acknowledging the sources,
Summarizing and
Summarizing
and
paraphrasing.
good
Yes.
study habits.
Yes, good study habit. What are the good study habits?
Not
Not writing all the last minute.
On words to
Using
make
Own words to make
make
notes.
notes, keeping
record at all the
sources
sources used,
using
in-text
citation call in the references.
references.
Okay, you talk to yourself and see whether you have good study habits. Do you have this good study habits? Yes or no?
Few of them.
Okay, fine. Okay, that's a matter. At least you have few, no? So what you do now?
Yes.
We have to improve it from today itself because you are going to do a degree. You understand? It's a so valuable degree. Clear to you? So just do not try to get the degree for the sake of having a paper, but take the degree with enough qualification, enough knowledge, not just as a qualification, as a paper. I really want you to take it up with the knowledge, with proper knowledge. So you need to have a good study habit for that. Clear? So you will get assignments here. Very interesting. They give you lovely assignments for you all. So as I said to you, when you get your assignment, you have a time frame. Probably they give you 1 month, probably they give 1.5 months. It depends, right? From assignment to assignment, it depends. So you divide number of days that you are reading and the number of days that you are writing, and then you have to check, kind of a thing. Okay, so have a good study habit. So with that you can do a good job. Okay, let's look at note making. What do you mean by note making? Can you just read number 1?
Use your own words.
Record the sources
at your notes. Keep it simple. Do not write sentences. Listing right clear headings and numbering systems. Do not crowd.
Use symbols and
Use
abbreviations.
symbols and abbreviations.
Is it clear to you all? Yes?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, we are going to talk about paraphrasing, restating the relevant information, characterizers of effective paraphrasing. It says number 1 as has a different structure to the original, has mainly different vocabulary, retain some meaning, keep some phrase from original that are in common use. So this is paraphrasing. So technique of paraphrasing, Change the vocabulary by changing synonyms. Normally you are used to it, you know it very well. Changing word class, changing word order, that also can be done. There are some instances that you have to do this technique. So shall we read summarizing, get together everybody? Can you read summarizing? Stage of summarizing. Okay, start reading everybody.
Read
Read
the original text
the text
carefully
carefully and
and
check
check
any
any
new
different
different
vocabulary.
vocabulary.
Mark the key
Mark
points
the
by
key points
Points by
by
underlining.
underlining
underlining,
or
highlighting.
highlighting.
Make
Make
notes
notes
as
as
the
the
key
key
points.
points.
Phrasing where
Paraphrasing where possible.
Where possible.
Write summary
Write
from
summary from your notes. Reorganizing the structure if needed.
the summary to
Check the
ensure
summary to ensure it is accurate and nothing important has changed or lost.
This is the stage of summarizing. These are the stages. Clear to you? So is it clear to you now?
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss.
How to summarize now something? Is it
Yeah.
clear?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, very good. Excellent. Super. Okay, referencing. When it comes to referencing, you have Harvard, you have Vancouver, you have North Systems, and you have APA. So we will know according to your degree what is the will be. The course coordinator will let you know the that you are using. So we'll be addressing you according to that. So let me talk to you about goals of academic writing. So to express that you understand the topic you have selected and you are able to think critically regarding the topic. So these are the goals. Okay. Information, evaluation skills. So that is skills developed with academic writing. Information, evaluating skills, organizing skills, skills on expressing oneself, analyzing skills, skills on arguing and skills on responding to others' arguments, researching skills. So that's what skill on arguing and skills on responding to others' arguments. So these are the skills developed with academic writing. So you have to keep it on your mind. So you get the information you should have, organizing, expressing, analyzing, then arguing, and also researching skills. So let's look at principles of academic writing, right? Let's take the clear purpose. So when it comes to this, there are three main purposes. So let's look at what they are. So, well, when it comes to academic writing, you have sometimes persuasive writing. What do you mean by persuasive writing?
You try to get the reader to see from your point of view.
And what else? Some more? Elaborate.
You try to prove your point.
Some more? What do you mean by persuading somebody? What is the meaning of persuading?
You're making them make a decision that you like them to make.
Very good. Excellent. Superb. Fantastic. You make your reader to agree with you at the end of after reading your document. So persuasive means that choose one answer to the question and support with evidence. That is what. Okay. So analytical purpose. What do you mean by analytical purpose? What is analytical?
Giving out theoretical answers.
Yes, explain and evaluate possible answers to your questions. So what is the next one is informative purpose. If I ask you to write an informative essay, what do you mean by informative essay there?
Delivering out.
Giving a lot of information, a lot of points.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to discuss or are you going to persuade them? Are you going to
It's
discuss
kind of giving an specific information about a situation, and you're giving a general idea of the situation.
Exactly. You are giving the general idea only there. You are just giving the information. I'm just saying you, okay, this is this, this is this, this is this. Clear to you? I would say to you, okay, Sri Lanka is a nice country. Like the climate is really good. Like people can come and stay in Sri Lanka so they can enjoy. They can see the beauty of Sri Lanka, the ancient ruin cities, and there are so many. I'm giving the information. So just imagine if somebody who loves, while listening to me, somebody who feel, oh, it's really nice. I should go and settle down in Sri Lanka, or I should go and that is the information you are going to give to the particular person. So explain possible answers to the question by providing information to the reader. So probably you don't know that we have some historical stuff in Sri Lanka. Okay, then what do? You are a person who is so much concerned about history everywhere in the world. So you would like to come and settle down in Sri Lanka for a couple of maybe years and to learn more and go. It's like that. That is the informative purpose. After reading my document only, you came to that conclusion. So how does analytical purpose and informative purpose differ? The author's viewpoint is not pushed to the reader, but try to enlarge reader's view in informative writing. So audience engagement. Appropriate reasoning and evidence should be provided to obtain the attention of the reader and convince them. When you are writing something, you must be able, I am your reader, you must be able to convince it. Probably you will be saying, okay, what if something, okay, in a positive manner or negative manner. Probably you say me, okay, don't purchase that or something like that. This is not good, better to likewise. So either to positive, either to negative. We don't know what it is. We don't know what you are targeting for. Maybe you want for us to not to get that, or maybe you want to get for us to get, maybe one particular person is trying to persuade me, for me, the positive side. Probably the other student is trying to persuade me for the negative side. It's up to, right? Up to the writer, okay, whatever the problem you have. So clear point of view, that is the thesis statement. So number 4, it is the single focus. Focus should be kept upon the thesis statement. So that's mean like when you are doing your, writing your essay, probably just imagine like this, when it comes to the classroom teaching, probably you will be asking your students to write about the topic you will be giving as the myself. Okay, the topic is myself. So what will happen at the end of the essay? Have you noticed that the kids are not only writing about myself, they are writing so many other stories. Maybe something happened like to one of his friends' story, their parents, and where they, everything. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is that? Focus should be kept upon the thesis statement. They are little ones. They are little children. You understand? Not like you are. Clear? So we will excuse them. Probably you will not give out of 10, you will not give, but you will have, you know that, oh, this child has gone out of the box. So due to that, I will reduce. At least you have sympathy on the child. Probably you give 2 marks rather than giving 5. Won't you do like that?
Yeah, we do that.
Yes.
What happens as teachers, we face this difficulty. You understand? So that's
Yes.
what keep on your mind now. If we are trying to write about a particular topic, okay, this is my topic. So this is my thesis statement. Out of this thing, I'm not going to go. You can, like, if I ask you to write about 2,500, write in 2,500, copying and pasting and blah, blah, lot of things can be happen. But it is not pertinent to the point, to the focus. Clear? So that's what we have to keep it on your mind. The other one is logical organization. Introduction, attention, body paragraph, thesis statement, then the conclusion is your summary. Clear? Right?
Yes.
Okay, strong support. You get example, facts, quotations. You have to, I told you, you have to prove that. Okay, probably one of you would say that, okay, somebody in your class now, probably, okay, we will say a particular person didn't come for the lecture, no, came for the lecture, but all of a sudden she went. She put her signature and she went. Second person would come and say me, not because angry, because she wants her to stay in the lecture. Probably she would have gone for unnecessary work. So you would come and complain this thing regarding that particular friend. Am I going to listen? No, I'm not going to listen. What do you do then? What do you do then? However, you convince me. What do you do?
There should be some evidence. You should show some facts.
Exactly. You have to have some evidence. What are the evidence? How can you show me evidence to that? What is the evidence you will be showing that your friend who came with you to the lecture today, punched the card, but didn't go into the lecture hall, she vanished. So how do you prove that?
The timings, you can say that we came in.
One thing is the timing. What is the other one? What is the other one?
Maybe asking some parallel friends also, like who knows her. Maybe to
Yeah, like
ask.
witnesses.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, that is also another one. Think.
name list of the students who attended the lecture.
Okay, another way. Don't you think that you can take a snapshot and show that she's walking? Maybe you can
Oh
take
yeah.
you understand, maybe you are taking a slowly without her knowledge video clip. You are taking a clip from her. She's walking and she's going into a vehicle and she's going out. You can see that. Can't you show that?
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
It's a evidence, like, evidence based. So you can show that. That is the way you are. Strong support. So what you say is that now I have enough evidence. Maybe the next day when the student comes to the lecture, I would ask, why didn't you come? The student would say, no, I was in the class, ma'am. I was in the last row. You understood? Probably would have imagining the number is more than 200. Then of course we don't be able to pay attention one by one likewise, within 3 hours. But yet the students will be trying. But what do? You have the evidence to prove. Clear? So number 7 is clear and complete explanation. Number 8, it is says effective use of research. I told you, take recent, high quality, professional and academic sources. Do not just take for the sake of handing over assignment to the college, to the university. Do not write that. I told you, I'm telling you now from the very beginning, try to find recent, high quality, professional academic sources. Is it clear to you all, everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Effective use of research then? Tell me that. Number 8. Say me the sentence. Recent.
Recent,
High
high quality,
professional
professional and
and
academic.
academic sources.
Get it in future? Will you
What?
forget this? Will you
No,
forget
No,
this?
no, miss.
no.
I'm asking from you. You will remember that when you are searching for something, remember to
Yes.
get high quality, professional and academic sources. Is it clear?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes.
Other thing is the correct APS style. Okay. The APS style should be, you will learn, there will be a subject will teach you how to do the APS style. They will introduce. So introduce, analyze, professional, cited. So writing skills come natural, conversational style, clear, concise, easy to read. You understand? Otherwise, what will happen? Am I going to read your document or am I going to read your book if it is not in this manner?
No.
No.
Won't be
That's the
interested.
reason.
Yeah.
That's why we say there are some particular writers are very attract the way they have given it to the reader. Like, you feel like reading it. You understand? You want to read it again and again and again. Like, maybe you want to read that writer's books. I mean, like, I'm very sure there are some people who were talking to me, the students, who you were telling that you like to write, you like to read, I'm very sure you have enjoyed this thing. That's why you like it. Okay. So I think everybody must start liking it, reading books. Okay. So you can get vast knowledge. Okay. This is the writing process. Okay. Now you have a topic. Okay. You choose a topic. I have given a topic. Okay. Write about the island teacher. Thinking. What do you do now? You are brainstorming. Okay, you are thinking, okay, when it comes to this particular island, am I going to talk about the history? Am I going to talk about the education? Am I going to talk about the financial problems they have? Am I going to talk about the medical facilities that they have? Okay, you are brainstorming. Because I have given you the word limit will be 2,500. If you are going to address this particular topic in a very broad manner, what will happen is, my God, there is no end. So due to that, you as a writer, you will be like, when you are writing, you will explain in your introduction, okay, that kind of problem is happening in this. In my essay, I will be addressing, you don't say in my essay, okay, it's academic writing in a way you write, okay, the writer explains whatever, okay, the way, these are the four or whatever the topics that you are going to address. Likewise, okay, I'm just giving you. And then what do? That you are researching. You are taking that particular country and you are researching what other people have written about that country, okay, economy and education and the history. So discovering your thesis, then you are going to have a thesis statement there and planning outline. So you have to have an outline before you begin your writing, have an outline. Okay, this is my outline. This is the thing. This is the way I'm going to write. These are the things I'm going to enter. This is going to be my way of writing. Then you are writing. Then what do? You are revising. Then you are editing, and then you are proofreading. So this is the process actually. So when you are doing your assignment, or when you have given that, now you have assignment topic, no, they give you the topic, no, okay, that topic is on your hand now, it's with you now. So then now you're brainstorming, kind of this, the way that I have given it here. So you go ahead with this writing process, and by completing your document. Once you have done also writing part, do not think that you have done 100% perfectly. Definitely you can do a lot of changes at the end. That's why we are revising. It can be happen. Probably the first document not will be the, I mean, like when you are taking out the printout, definitely it will be changed maybe 100%. So that's what that is writing is. When you are writing, you know, even you can improve your knowledge, you know. Without your knowledge, it also happens. So that's why we do writing. Okay, when it comes to choosing a topic, how? Broad concept, specific problem. Who, what, where, when, why, and how. Topic as a question. Okay. Help to focus on the purpose of the paper. Argument papers, yes, no questions. Analytical paper, why, how questions. Informative paper, what, why, how questions. A good paper topic. There are several alternative answers to the question. Answer to the topic is significant, should achieve the purpose of writing it, or should have the interest on topic. Length of paper, available time for the paper, available information for the paper should correspond with. So majority of you all said that you love to take this degree with IIHS, with us. So that's true, okay? Because you know there are so many advantages. So you have the interest. So otherwise you will not join this degree today. So likewise, when you are doing your writing piece also, remember to have the interest towards your writing piece. So what will happen is, since you are so enthusiastic, since you are like, you know, so interested knowing, oh, what's happening, what is the other country have done, what they have done, what are the, I mean, like the precautions they have made, like you will be so curious to know. So have that curiosity when you are doing something, especially writing piece. So let me talk to you about the brainstorming here back again. Write all the possible answers, information, opinion, question which relate to the topic. This is think, brainstorming. So what do you mean by, if I ask from y'all, what is the meaning of brainstorming now? Now you have the topic. Now I'm asking you to brainstorm. I'm asking, okay, I will give the topic during the session, okay, during our face-to-face class session. I will say, okay, this is my topic. I want you to brainstorm now. I'll give about 10 minutes. I would say, okay, I will give you 10 minutes. So what do you do within that 10 minutes?
Just find out
Jot
information that
down.
I know.
Yes, go ahead, yes.
Write down all the information that I know about it, like basically the basic idea that I have before reading anything.
Yes. You have a prior knowledge pertaining to this particular topic. Oh, these are things that I know. You will be citing them in one side. I mean, you will, when you are thinking, when you are brainstorming, you feel like, oh my God, I have to know this, I have to know this, I have to know this. So what do? You have to write them as well from the other side of the paper. Is it clear?
Yeah.
That is how, when you brainstorm, like, you know, things will come to your mind. My God, I know only this part. No, so this also came to my mind. I should know that. Clear to you? Probably you will be knowing about the Asian people's English education. You don't know westernized people English, because you think that only the Asians are learning, people who are non-natives English, non-natives people are, and learning English, but still you have to know how the other people are also learning. So this kind of a problem also should come to you. Sometimes it comes to my mind, like we are so pertaining to people who are not, non-natives. Okay, but then again, just imagine people, like even though you have your own language, the way you were born, you have your native, but then again, I'm pretty sure, I mean, like, we make mistakes because we have not learned it in a proper manner. So likewise, okay, can have, that is brainstorming. It comes to your mind, Okay, doing research. What are the 3 things to do? Can you just look at and tell me, please?
Plan,
Plan,
set up,
set
and
up, and
follow
follow
the
the
Follow the
research
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 schedule.
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 Record
Record
source of
source of
information.
information.
Yes. Now you are going to do a research. What is the research topic? Right. You everybody are going to see according to your grades. I'm asking everybody. Well, even though you teach primary, even you teach for higher, even you teach for some other classes, maybe you are teaching some other subject. I don't mind. Okay, I'm telling you pertaining to your topic. Probably you are teaching mathematics. Okay, maybe you are doing speech and drama. Maybe you are doing some other subject. Okay, I'm asking from you. I want you to do a research. You make use of your students. Okay, not only your students. Maybe you can take some other students parallelly. Okay, the classes which you are not also teaching. And I want you to know how, I mean, like, whether they are enjoying this teaching, whether they enjoy this particular subject. So that's how, before you go to that, if I ask you to do that research, now I am asking you. So what do you do now? You have to plan it. Yes or no?
Yes.
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 You can't just go, my dear. You can't just go to the field, like, planning in the sense, like, just imagine you have bought a new land. You want to put up a house. Moment you bought the land, are you going to put up the house, or what do you do then?
No, we just plan it,
So
like
you do plan
how
it.
to do
Yeah.
it, the finance and everything.
What do you do?
We plan the finance,
Yeah.
then
Before
see.
you want
The
to call the
design.
architect to come to the land. Architects would say, okay, but I really can't plan your house without watching or looking at your garden, looking at your land. The architect has to come. So you know mean that the architect is coming. What do you do now? To the garden, what do you do?
You
You
prepare.
show.
You will show. Yeah. Before that, think, brainstorm.
You will plan your ideas, and before the architect comes,
That is
what
also
what
something.
what kind of things that you want in the
That
house.
is also something. Just imagine this is a jungle that you have taken it in a forest. The land that you have taken, maybe you won't put up your own hotel.
Clear the land.
Exactly. You have to clear the land. Clear in the sense, not you are not going to destroy, you are not going to cut, you are not going to destroy the ponds, or you are not going to destroy those trees or whatever bushes. You are just cleaning for the architect to walk to your to the land. Otherwise, can he see the garden? Can he see the way of that? Maybe there is a hill. Probably he will be thinking, "Oh my God, this is a nice. Okay, I'll be planning according to this hill also. The probably they will climb up. Then the steps should be go down like that. Is it clear to you now?
Yes.
Yes.
You have to have a plan, my dear. You have to have a plan. Wait, before you do the research, you should know how I'm going to do, who are the students I'm going to take. Am I going to get the help from am I going to interview the teachers? Am I going to ask questions from the students? Whatever. That's a plan. Then set up and follow the research schedule. You have to have a schedule. You can't just do as you want. Probably, well, you like to interview me. You like to get some information from me as well as pertaining to okay, speech and drama, because I have the knowledge of speech and drama. Probably the teacher who is teaching would come to me and ask from me a couple of questions. So you can't just walk into me as you want. You have to put like, you should know that according to your research, you'll be taking this number of people. These are the people that, okay, my sample is this. Okay, likewise, you have to I mean, like you have to show, you have to explain to your people, like this is the way I'm going. So this is my schedule. So likewise, you have to plan everything, have the schedule, explain everything in a very clear manner. Record source of information. Whenever we are having the interview, you are interviewing me, you are trying to get something from me. You can't just listen to me and go. You have to record it. Maybe you are taking a recorder, you will get my consent, you are going to take my voice up. You would say, okay, ma'am, after this thing, I will not be taking, I will be destroying this one, right? Also, you are on the spot, you are taking down things what I'm saying. So this is how you are doing a research. Is it clear to you, everybody?
Yes.
Is it difficult or do you feel like you like it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it's a 3 letters. It has 3 letters. I didn't know.
It's actually nice.
It's interesting. We feel like we're learning a lot of things which we didn't even think that we will require.
Definitely.
So true. Yeah.
Okay. So that's good. Okay. Even research, learning is you know answering to an assignment. That is also a kind of a research that you are doing. Clear? You not going to the field, but you are. This is theories. Okay, theoretical knowledge you are gathering there. Clear? You?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Let's look at the thesis statement. What do you mean by the thesis statement? What is the thesis statement here? It is
the main topic.
Yes. Then you will be writing your point of view. You would say, right? Okay, you would say like this, okay? Your main idea of the paper is like you are going to talk about the attitudes of the English language. And in your point of view, you would say that like majority of the students who are after like when they come to grade 10 examination, they give up English language. No. Once they have finished their O-level examination, they do not pay attention towards the English language. And you will say that statement, that is your statement, but a particular person has done a research. In that particular research, you have the results. You would say according to, according to Samuel in 2018, you would say majority of the students focus towards their advanced level examination. Likewise, that is the point that you are taking. So then you have the purpose, answer to the research question, element of surprise, that is the attraction, and the clarity. So this is the way to write thesis statement. When you take, when you download a book or a journal article, whatever, you would see how they have start their thesis statement when you take the introduction part. So nothing to be worried. Slowly you will learn that. So let's talk about planning basic outline. To focus on your idea and make the order of the ideas. Choosing and ordering points. Okay, preliminary thesis statement. All the solution for the thesis statement, organize the ideas and make an order from these points. Basic outlines are made. Sections are broken into small points. So these are the basic outline. Just keep it on your mind. So you will improve little by little. So planning, taking notes. Okay, what should we do? Noted. Can you just read it?
Background information of the topic.
Yes, background information of the topic. You have to have a background. You have to give the background of this. You would say major, even though the government give the education for the English education from grade 3 to advanced levels to the advanced level classes, majority of the students decline English language after A-level examination. And once they have taken their university education, they have the knowledge towards the particular subject, but the English is so poor. Due to that, they will not be able to find any jobs in foreign English countries. That is the background information. And also together, I have given my thesis. Is it clear to you now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what is the next one? It says,
Arguments and explanations to support or oppose.
There your arguments and explanation. I am arguing. What is my argument? You can't say anything against Sri Lankan education. In education, they provide you English language up to A levels. But our kids are not bit concerned to learn English language when they come to advanced level because they are so concerned to go to university in Sri Lanka, to get a state university, get an admission for a particular. So they are struggling to pass the examination. So that's there. So support or oppose, whatever. Clear? What is the last one?
Facts, examples, expert, plus other support details.
Yeah, so whenever I say, I told you, this is my own story. This is a truth story in Sri Lankan context. But we cannot do academic writing according to my way without providing facts and examples, expert opinions, and also other supporting, because we won't accept it. You probably come and say me after a week, ma'am, I couldn't come for that particular lecture because I was in the hospital. I was sick. Am I going to agree with what you say or not?
No.
Yes, sometimes yes, sometimes no. So what do you do that? Without,
You need to provide medicals.
yes, you are not going to harm anybody. You will be carrying a medical report from the hospital. Yes or no?
Yes.
So then what will happen? You don't have to excuse. The excuse is your letter is there. I will not take any actions against you. You understand? We give you another chance of joining a particular lecture, what we are conducting for some other classes. So this is how. So that's the way you have to organize it in a proper manner. Okay, let's look at summarize. How? Okay. When you take quotes actually here, you summarize, you paraphrase, you quote, you comment. You got it now, my idea? You are reading, you are summarizing, you are paraphrasing, you are quoting, and you are commenting. You comment. So and so has said in his according to Smith, according to Clive, 2010. According to Clive, okay, 2010. What is he said? Students do not pay attention towards the English language in the government sector. So other one is telling remote area. Okay, we will say that we take that Edward in 2017. Okay, what he says that majority of the teachers do not come to teach English on time to the class. Due to that, students do not pay attention towards learning this language. You see the difference? You understand? So that's how. That is the way you can take the positives. You can say, you can comment, you comment it, and you quote it. So this is how. When you start reading, definitely you can see how the other writers have written. Okay, by listening to me, you will know such things are happening in writing. But you start reading, definitely you will realize what I said is correct or wrong. So planning detail outline, what is it? It plans each body paragraph of the paper. How to do it? Can you start reading? Shall we start? Make change. Start reading from there.
Make change to
Make
the
change
teacher's
to line, teachers plus find supporting points,
Yes.
organize
supporting point.
Yes.
Add supporting details to each point.
Determine how many paragraphs are needed.
Divide outline into paragraphs.
Yes. That's a preliminary topic center. List of supporting points are details. So normally when it comes to an essay, you have the introduction, you have the body paragraph, you have the conclusion. This is a normal essay. So you will be deciding whether your number of paragraphs that you are going to have according to your key, according to your topics that you are going to address there. So you will be dividing those body paragraph into a different paragraph accordingly. You just read how the other writers have done it. So what should you have in your hand before making the first draft? Okay, what is the right in the first draft? You have a purpose. You have a thesis. You have enough research. You have plan and outline. Then just write it any order that you like. Why I say you'd write it in any order that you like, mean why? Because you are so comfortable in writing, you are so comfortable in writing research, literature part, because you have enough research. So you start with that part, doesn't matter. Whatever you feel uncomfortable, you start. So likewise, because when you are doing part, you can put them in a way, in a proper manner. Okay, before you're printing, you can put them in. But start with the easiest that you feel comfortable. Is it clear to y'all?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, revising.
Yes.
Know what to fix. Fix it. Revise it again. Is it clear? So nothing
Yes.
to be worried. When I give you an assignment, probably you are zero, you don't have any knowledge, you are writing it, you will be disappointed. Learning is not every time in a positive. It disappoints you, but nothing to be worried. This is what I have to say. When we were learning also, it has happened to us when we were doing, like sometimes you feel, my God, this is really difficult. This assignment I find it difficult. No, that's the way. So learning is something you are learning which you don't know. If you are going to write something which you know is, you are not learning anything at the end. So that's what. So don't worry. You write your piece, you can fix it and you revise it again. Even if you feel like, my God, this is rubbish, I want to write it. Okay, start writing it again. So nothing to be worried, nothing to weep, or nothing to discuss with another person. My God, this is happened. No, it can be happen. That means you are really a learner. You are learning it in a very good manner. It shows. So how to know what fix? So get feedback from classmates, instructors, reviewers. So you can get the feedback. Refer to the paper requirements or grading criteria or check. Definitely, when you are doing an assignment, they give you the rubric, that is the grading criteria. Okay, they would say that if you do like this, you are getting 0, number 1, 2, 3, 4, and the maximum excellent you're getting. Okay, that is 10 marks. You will see to the 10 marks, excellent. How to get excellent? What am I supposed to do according to the rubrics, what they have written to you? In the rubric, it says, they say you, oh, this is the way. Normally, when you're doing an assignment, they give you the rubric as well. So follow the rubrics, right? According to it, you write your answer. Outline, list main points of each topic sentence. So read while asking yourself, does this support the thesis statement? You have your thesis statement. You see whether according to your thesis statement, I told you this kind of a problem is happening in the country. That is my thesis statement. See all the time. It helps you. The particular information you are getting is helping you your thesis statement. And while seeing whether there is enough specific details to support sentence. So this is also you have to see. So reread your paper as audience. You will be reread again, read it again so many times and fix it. Rewriting, reorganize, add, erase, these kind of things can be happen again and again. So nothing to be worried. And revise again, revise the second draft. So nothing to be worried. Even we have experience, like, when I started my first degree, even we had some, we also had to do some kind of a work, like, projects and, like a thesis, like not that high caliber one, but then again, it was difficult. We made mistakes. Okay, it doesn't matter, can be, don't disappoint. Disappointment is, of course, it's happened, but be positive. So then you can go ahead. So editing part come why? Because it makes the writing more precise and easier to understand. Here, mistakes, wordiness, repetition, and lack of plan. Do not you repetition should not be same, like, word again and again. Try to change that. And also when you are writing, remember not to use that much of high vocabulary as well. What will happen is if you have taken that much of high vocabulary, it will be also back again a problem. Your reader will not like to read because you try to use some, not that much low level, but whatever like day-to-day people read, like vocabulary, try to use them. Okay, strategies of editing. Can you read that? The first one, read
Read
it.
your.
Open your
Okay.
mouth. I feel you all are sleeping. Are you sleeping?
No,
No,
no.
no, Miss.
Make me
No.
so bored when I don't hear your voices. I want everybody to open your mouth and speak to me. These things. Okay, I will show you. Start reading here. Okay.
Okay. Read your paper
Read your
out
paper out
loudly
loudly
and
and
slowly,
slowly.
or
Someone to
ask
read.
someone to read.
Read.
Use
Use
the
the
spell
spell
check
check
and grammar
and check
functions
functions
in
in
Microsoft
Microsoft Word.
in Microsoft Word.
All right. Next one.
Editing
Editing
strategies
strategies
for
for
specific
specific
problems,
problems.
connection
Connection
between
between
ideas,
ideas. Wordiness.
wordiness,
Word
word
choice.
choice,
Clarity.
clarity,
Non-English
non-English
structure.
structure.
Connection between ideas in the sense what you will be using transitional words. You understand? Clear? Use some transitional words and no constructions. Likewise. Anyway, we will be doing more. So I'll explain you even not today. We will talk more about academic writing even in future. Don't worry. Okay, editing strategies for specific problems, connection between ideas, read beginning to end, sentence by sentence, connection between ideas, wordiness, if it is 25 words, too long, repetition, lack of variety, think about the sentence, purpose, new idea, support, previous idea, short and long. Word choice, find long word sentence structure, word order, subject, verb, object, table them to see whether it follows the order fixed, fragment, run on. Clarity, non-English structure. Read the paper. If you have to read twice, note clear if it is easily translated to native language, not following English structure and style. So these are the editing strategies for specific problems. So try to understand and when develop, without making any errors. Okay, let's look at the proofreading. What do you do? Like now you have done your job, about to give it, but before you give it, you have to proofread. What do? You take a printout. Don't give once you finish by looking at the computer, you are trying to print out and hand it off. My God, there will be so many mistakes. Take it to your hand. Okay, sometimes the way you have adjust, can be happen lots of. So you think about the grammar, you think about the spellings, punctuation, capitalization, and meaning. And also start with the last sentence, go backward, cover all the other line with another piece of paper and print it. So very careful. You have to, when you are going to print it, so carefully. When you take out the printout, see whether all these things are there in a proper manner. And then none, because even the computer itself try to make some difficulties sometimes.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
What do you mean by reading from the last sentence? Start with the last sentence in a sense?
It says that reading from the last sentence, start with the last sentence in the sense like you start reading from there and come up because your conclusion is there. Your results is there. What you wanted to give, you understand? So it comes to your mind, like it goes like up likewise. That is a sort of good proofreading. Clear you?
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, this is the correct format of essay. You see that here? This is instruction. You start very broad, you are narrow down. Clear to you? I told you, for us, your point is there. Your broad thing you are going to discuss, but you're not going to take the whole, you are narrowing it. Then you have the body paragraph. And this is the conclusion. Definitely you would have your introduction and the conclusion here, but here the body paragraph, it depends. You are the person who will be deciding. I mean, like under this body paragraph, you can have many body paragraphs using transitional words. It should be, like you should give the flow to the essay. And if you are talking about a particular key point here, okay, your statement again, the statement is there, like introduction is there, then again the body, then again the conclusion. So even if you take a body paragraph, it's also going to be back again a mini essay. It also has to have introduction, body, and the conclusion. Again, introduction, body, and the conclusion. Introduction, body, and that is, you call it as this is the whole essay, but the body paragraphs going to be mini essays. Is it clear to y'all?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, let's look at introduction. Obtain immediate attention. So you need anecdote, quotation, surprising statement, brief historical review, contradiction, statement to stress the importance. This is the way you do these things to get the attention. Hook sentence, be specific immediately, provide background information, definition of any key terms. If there are key terms, define it. Attitudes mean, what do you mean by attitudes here? Define it. Give history and also facts and also defining of terms. If there are some terms, probably I don't know what you mean by that particular term. You as the writer, you should give us the define that as well. So provide brief overview of the main points, thesis statement, straightforward statement with clear purpose plus points of view of the paper. You are not going to do this. Do not be too general. Do not begin with thesis statement. Not to start with the thesis statement, give the introduction, then go to the thesis statement. Avoid dictionary and encyclopedia definitions. Do not answer research questions. Do not go deep into main points. Do not mention all the points in a single sentence. Thesis statement, avoid too long, wordy, confusing thesis statement. Do not announce your intention. I told you not to announce your intention here. Clear? You are just giving the thesis. These kind of things are happening. Okay, due to that, okay, I'm going to do this, right? I'm writing this one. At the end, you will be saying, you will be proofing. So body paragraph comes, I told you it has a topic sentence. Always body paragraph start with the topic sentence, I told you. Then the explanation of the topic, then the support, then the concluding sentence. Let's look at what is topic sentence. Usually first sentence gives the main idea, connects to the previous paragraph. That is the topic sentence. From every paragraph to the next paragraph. Topic sentence, you get the introduction and the body, then the conclusion. Topic sentence, then the body, conclusion. Their conclusion gives you the particular thing what the writer has written. Then again you go for the next first sentence, give the main idea, previous paragraph. So explanation of the topic, describe main idea sentence, main idea, then support. Okay, look at this one here. When you look at this sandwich can have one several. Okay, validity should be shown. More than one example. Should interpret, analyze, and explain the source material. All support should be in logical order with good connection. Here the topic sentence. And the middle is the supporting. And the concluding sentence. So likewise, you will be doing it like that manner. And concluding sentence should review body paragraph, emphasize the point, thesis, prepare for next body paragraph. So this is how every body paragraph is going to be like this. You have a topic sentence, then the supporting ideas for this particular problem, and you conclude. Then go to the next, then go to the next. It goes likewise. You are proving, you will be coming to your conclusion. Supporting, you are coming down. So the conclusion, we are there now. What is done in conclusion? connect the last sentence of previous paragraph, summarize the finding of your paper, show the significance of the findings, and with a strong, memorable concluding statement. So to connect with idea, use pronouns. You say repair words, ideas, transitional words. So one or two transitional words for a para would be enough. You should use them very correctly. You have to use, something positive is what you say, something negative, what are the transitional words? Okay, if you say something nevertheless, okay, whatever they are, therefore, however, even though, whatever transitional words, according to it, you have to take the transitional word. So that's all with academic writing today. I think we didn't go to that much in depth since today is your first session with us here. So I just tried to give you only the background knowledge about academic writing. We didn't go into the in-depth of academic writing, thinking that you will not like to learn such in-depth from the very beginning, since you have to enjoy this course. So I believe you enjoyed the session with me today, and of course,
Yes, ma'am.
wonderful.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, what we
Thank
should
you.
do is now, I would like to hear your voices. I believe all are there. You all are listening, I believe, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, I can measure whether you slept or not now at the end. You all also teachers, like when in the classroom, you will measure your students, whether they have learned at the end, you get the feedback. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get your feedback one by one. Definitely must talk to me now. I believe we have about 18 candidate students here. Yeah. All right.
Yes.
We give the chance to Farah first. Yes, Farah, can you start?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Okay. Okay.
Hello.
Give me the feedback about the session that we did today.
I think it was a really informative session, ma'am, because I did learn a lot of new things, and there were some new words as well that I learned now. And I am actually looking forward to doing more research, because the dissertations and all that you advised us to download it and research more. So I'm actually looking forward to that. And I think for the first session, it was really good because it didn't give too much of information. So I actually enjoyed it a lot. So thank you, ma'am.
You were
Um,
happy.
yeah, I was really happy with it. It um, it's very promising. I think the degree is going to be fun as well as educational and informative. So I think all of us are going to enjoy it. And your session was really good, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, wonderful. It's really good. Whatever the statement you provided, definitely you can enjoy. As I said, while you are learning, you can enjoy this. This is a very real good degree that you all have selected. Anyway, good luck. I was so happy to hear you, Farah. Let me talk to another. Let me hear another.
Thank you, miss. Thank you,
All
miss.
right, thank you. Another student. Can you just give me the feedback, please? Okay.
Hi, I'm Lashmika.
Yes, Lashmika.
I think what I like really learned the new thing was like the table that you gave on how to avoid plagiarism. That putting everything on the in the table, like the author, year, topic, journal, like that, and also like how to method of avoiding plagiarism and all. Like that was something which I really enjoyed. And apart from that, the whole session was really educative, and then I learned something new. So yeah, thank you.
Very good. Congratulations. All right. Next student.
This is Shama. I think the session was really wonderful. It has opened up parts of your brain to really critical think, and the level of your expectation and what you need from us, and how much we have to research, and up our level on writing. So it was really good. We've learned a lot of things that might have not even struck us. So I loved it.
Okay, very good. Excellent. So happy. Yes. Let me talk to Rashida. Rashida?
Yeah, I was actually waiting to talk to you. So I actually enjoyed the session. I was a person like I use a lot of, I just write a lot like talking. So I think that this really helped me because I had a fear because I always thought academic writing was difficult. But today's session just gave me some hopes that even I can write in the future. So thank you so much. It was really interesting and I really enjoyed it.
Very good. Proud of you. Congratulations. Let me hear
Thank you.
Risla. Yes, Risla.
Oh, yes, ma'am. I learned that what we are supposed to do when it comes to writing and what we are not supposed to do, that I didn't learn before, like in high school and all. It was very informative. Plus, you explained it very well. To our level, it was very good. Yes, I'm looking forward for more courses, for more sessions.
Okay, very good. Good luck. Let me hear Piyumi, your voice. What is your feedback?
I'm happy with the first session, ma'am. I learned something new and I learned new words. So thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Good luck and congratulations. And Zumaya, I'm talking to you.
Yes, ma'am. I enjoyed being a student after a very long time. Yeah, so I enjoyed today's session and your teaching was really nice. And today I learned something new is the dissertation, is it?
Dissertation, yes.
Dissertation. So I have to do some research on that because I've not come across that before.
Yes, very good. Excellent. And congratulations. Yes, Tanya.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. I think Tanya cannot talk to us. No, this thing. Okay, Dilki, I'm waiting to hear your feedback. Hello, Dilki.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead, darling.
Yes, Miss, the session was truly informative and also important. I think all of us learned a lot, mostly about academic writing and also how to uh, how to plan, how to write, and about the strategies of editing and paraphrasing. I think we learned a lot. Thank you, Miss.
Okay, very good. Congratulations. Prashanti, are you there? Hello.
Yes, I'm right here. I'm right here. Honestly, I kind of knew a little bit about academic writing, but I didn't think like, okay, there is so much more for academic writing. So I think I learned a lot, like the detail and how much you need to put into it, and like how to do it. You explained that to us, and I really learned a lot. So thank you.
All right, very good. Congratulations. I think I couldn't hear Nirukshi's voice and Sachin.
Yes.
Who is this, Nirukshi?
Nirukshi, yes.
Okay, darling, go ahead. Yes, yes, give your feedback.
Yes, Miss, thank you so much. It was really clear and informative, and yeah, I learned a lot and a lot of new words as well. So, thank you.
Yes, very good. Congratulations. And Sachindi and Amanda and also Minoli and Tanya. I missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 of your voices. And do we, are there any other new student who join us later on?
Yes, I did. It's Ruandi. I just joined later
What's
because
your
we had
name?
kind of a
Hold
power
on.
cut.
Okay, what's your name, by the way?
I'm Ruandi Bandara.
Okay, Ruandi. Okay, just
Yes.
tell me something about yourself first.
I'm Ruandi Bandara. I'm from Nigambo. And I have done my graduate in biomedical sciences, and I have done a few degrees and a few diplomas on the way. And my mother is currently managing an institute of English, so I was managing it for a few years, but I needed some experience, some degree or some kind of a learn in advance for myself to manage it better. So I heard about IIS and I went through it with the administration, and I got to know this is a really good program. So I joined in with you guys to move it on with it. So yeah.
Okay, fine. What do you think about today's lesson?
Yeah, even though I have had some experience with academic writing throughout the years, even I have done this over thousands of times over academic writings, I still have missed so many things. I was paying attention to you all along for these 1.5 hours or more, and I definitely caught up with things that I have missed before. So for everybody, I'm saying you're gonna be a great teacher for us, and I've gone through so many lecturers and so many institutes, and I can tell this is gonna be great for us, for all of us. And thank you very much for your sense of humor and the friendliness that you offer to us. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much for your compliments, Ruandi, and I do appreciate, and congratulations.
Thanks. Thank you very much.
Are there still some other students that I couldn't talk? I think we don't have. Okay. So in general, what I have to say is that, as I said to you, try to download some articles. Okay. Try to read something from today itself. Recall your memory, what you learned from me today, and see whether that kind of things are happening in these documents as well. So I believe that's enough for today. And shall we wind up the session?
Okay. Miss, one question, Miss, will this presentation be available for our like research?
Yes, I believe you can talk to your coordinator. Definitely the coordinator will support you with this recording as well as the PowerPoint. Even today itself, I believe they give you, definitely.
Thank you.
Okay, then I was enjoying giving my knowledge to y'all, and it was so nice because everybody spoke to me, and y'all were not sleeping one thing. You made me happy. So that's good. Like I'll catch you soon with another lecture. And good luck with your studies, and bye-bye to you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Goodbye.
Thank you, ma'am. God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.